What's going on, you guys? Welcome to my first look at Panzer 2. Now, I just want to give you guys a heads up. This is an early access build. I don't know if you could see down here. It says 0.9.8. So the game is in beta. It's due out release in March. So with that out of the way, I just wanted to mention that just in case you guys see bugs and the stuff that I'm about to talk about. So this is actually probably the 5th or 6th time I'm actually recording this. The first 5-6 times I already lost count that I recorded this. We're talking like hours and hours of re-recording and recording, and just didn't work out. Reason being is I use a software called OBS Studio, and for 99.9% of games that I play, it can record everything. It can record Paradox games, full EU4, Hard to Iron, heavy demanding games like Battlefield, all that stuff, without a sweat. Unfortunately, when I try to record Panzer 2, it's just, I don't know what, it just has encoding overload, so I did everything I could think of. I reduced the options. I put this at 1280 by 720. I played with the settings over and over. I've just been playing around with a lot of this stuff. I have a feeling it has something to do with the engine, which I believe is the Unreal Engine that they're using for this game. I noticed I can't pop out of the game while I'm actually running it. I don't know if it's because it's in beta, but even going to the desktop is a chore because you have to Control Alt Delete and go through a whole series of becomes a lot. Anyway, I'm hoping this actually works. I'm using the Xbox game recorder. I'm hoping this works because I'm at the point where I'm I'm kind of pretty much at the point of about quitting. So before we begin the 6th or 7th time, I want to show you kind of what goes on in this game. So campaign-wise, you get Poland, Barbarossa, North Africa, Kursk, Italy. So these are the ones that I see in the game. I'm in the middle of Poland. Scenario-wise, these are the scenarios that you get. Things like this. Crete is a massive map. We're going to dive into that in a second in terms of what I'm going to talk about. I played Crete, and when I loaded the game, I thought I was with the game recorder, gonna be in the 30s on frame rate. Now, mind you, I'm running a mid-range graphics card, AMD 560. I could actually run Paradox games with the game recorder and, still actually be able to play the game. Able to do that with Battlestar, all that stuff. The thing about this is my frame rate for this map dropped to the teens. And I noticed that, well, you'll find out in a second. We'll see once I load this here. So okay, nice. That loaded quick. All right. So a couple of things I want to actually go into is just starting off. I wanted to mention how beautiful this textured map is. It is absolutely gorgeous. Just looking at it is just absolutely gorgeous. The work they did is it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I do notice that. Other things, I'll show you guys the units in a second. My frame rate's actually surprisingly to be at 30. I am really surprised at that. Usually I'm in the 14s, maybe because I got my settings at medium. I had it on high last time, so maybe that's making a difference. Alright, so this is how you deploy units. So I got 12, 13 Panzer, 4th. Let's do this. And then I think there's a unit down here, right? Yep. No, I can't move anybody down here. Alright, I guess I gotta put everybody in the top here. No, I can't move them down there. Alright, cool. At least I know. So I got those two guys there. Move this guy here. Infantry, move one tank here, take care of anybody on the right. More infantry up here. Move my tank. And fighters. So got my bombers. Alright, good to go. And then I'm going to buy a couple more units. So this is how you buy things. So you click on that, pops up. I'm going to probably get another fighter. Now another cool thing I like about this is you can select the unit, hit add to basket, and it kind of just adds it in, so you don't have to go one after another. You could just do like a group buy, which is cool. I like that. Let's see, what can I get? Got that. I'll just buy one more tank. Alright, oh wait. Fuck it. There's a plane. Alright, so a couple things I wanted to mention is you got this graphical map mode here, which is gorgeous. It does take a toll. You see I'm already below 30 frames per second. Zooming out though, you'll notice it jumps up to the 30s because you got this nice strategic map mode kind of thing going on here. Ooh, I'm going up to the 50s. Nice. Anything below 30, you're going to start seeing the game like kind of stutter every so often. So I always try to keep it. And I notice the more you zoom in. No, it's still good. Okay. See? Smooth. I like it. That's the way I like it. I guess the more units that you have on the map, you can see it kind of dip. Alright, whatever. So here we're going to hit end deployments. My turn first. I generally, with this game, what I do is I use the aerial assets to kind of do some recon. Got some planes there. Very easy, very intuitive. As you can see, I just click on a unit, move it over here. Ran into this aerial. Oh, jeez, this thing's going to get his ass handed to him. Alright, and then you just click. Quick, easy. The heart -3 means my strength of that unit went down. Anything that has like a broken heart, that's suppression. So this guy's 6 out of 10 now. There is a few bugs that I noticed. The first one being, let's see, like when you're doing this, you don't hear any like buzzing through the air, right? I figured that would be an audio, but I'm assuming it's a bug that maybe it's just not linked to that audio file when it moves, because it has audio for this. Alright, so we did that. Let me send this guy out. Oh, forgot to mention this. Alright, you notice how this unit could have went all the way up to this city here? So I'm not going to say this is a con, but I do... it kind of bugs me a little bit. So even though I had enough action points to go here, once I selected here, this unit's stuck here now. It can't go any further, so... I did notice that. It's kind of a little bit of a pain in the ass, but it's okay. Kind of understand a little bit. So just bear that in mind when you play this game. Wherever you send your unit, you cannot move them during this turn after that. Let's see. And then to actually attack cities and units, you actually have to have your bombers go right on top of the units and then just bomb. This leads to another pro that I have. I know I'm going down a list, guys. It's just, this is like the 4th, 5th, 6th time I'm saying this shit, so I'm just trying to like rock it through, because I got a fucking headache at this point. You have no fucking idea. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. Playing with settings and all that shit. And I got a headache. At least thankfully I got my coffee here. So, bomb this guy. This guy over here, we're gonna attack. Ooh, fuck, man, that's bad. So when you attack, this is -4. That will be the losses I take. -2 on his. Definitely want better stats than that. Shit. You can see this fucking anti-air is gonna kick my ass. See if I can push him off this fucking bridge. Oh shit, -7. Fuck me. That's definitely not good. So you get a couple options here. Replace unit, elite replace. So if you don't want them to lose any of those good stats in terms of experience, you definitely want to do that. Embark, you could upgrade a unit. Now this is the shining part right here, split a unit. I really like this because let's say, for example, I have this unit and there's a unit there, there's an allied unit there, and I don't want to attack both. I can click this button, split this unit in half, and attack here and attack that guy. So that's really cool. I like that. So I'm gonna move this guy. Yeah. Now, cool thing about this game is, unlike other games, I think Unity Command does this. You know, you can't have units trade in Unity of Command, right? Like I have to move this guy out, move this guy in. Here, you can just hold down Shift, and if these guys had movement points, they would swap, but they don't have any more movement points. So, let's see if I can. And if the unit is on a road, you can see the truck emblem. You can go a little further because of that. So that's cool. Let me move south here. I'm going to move these guys into the forest, get a little bit more. And here you can see there's entrenchments. Being in the forest, I believe that gives me some, what do you call it, bonuses and stuff like that. Help me out in case I'm attacked. You got some stats here, some cool things. Half-track support, that's cool. Alright. So when you click end turn, enemy goes. You can see I'm not doing as well as I should be. But to be honest, I'm just trying to get through this shit as quick as possible because, like I said, 6-7 times recording this, man, I'm kind of... I just wanted to record. Ah, shit. Now, this brings me to my point. They use the cavalry to kind of take this city. My supply up there is going to be cut. Supply is a critical factor in this game. Shit. Shit. So you probably just noticed how all my planes went back here. This is a little different in Panzer Corps 2. I believe in Panzer Corps 1, if you move the unit here, they just sit there. Here, they actually go back to their air base. So I can move them out again and attack, but at the end of the turn, they fly back. So, like, this guy has range up to here. Now, if I wanted to attack units here, like Brest or something like that, I actually have to gain other aerial bases. So that is really cool. I like that. It's more realistic, you know. So, these guys are alright, definitely not good. Definitely not good. Let me... Shit. This guy's gonna park himself here, isn't he? Elite reinforcements on that guy. Elite reinforcements. Elites. Alright, let's go to work now. Shit. These are definitely stats that I don't want. Fly over this guy, do a little bombing run. It's okay, you can fuck up. Because I'm going to get my BF 109 after you, my friend. There we go. One other thing I wanted to mention is I really like the animations here. You'll see that, well, pretty much with every unit. I really like the animations. They're really good. Let's buy some units. I'm at 27 frames per second. You'll see that it actually held 23. You can see it drop every time it does this. The Unreal Engine definitely taxes the graphics chip, so if you have yourself a nice GTX 1080, or if you're like the historical gamer and you got a 2080 and you got the money, you know, you're a little McScrooge McDuck swimming in the freaking coins, you know, props to you, my friend. Let's do this, and let's do some artillery. Now, another pro that I like is that you can select multiple units and then just hit add to basket and then just purchase. I like that. Simple, quick, easy. So that's cool. Okay. Yeah, let's just fuck it. Shit, that guy's still in good shape, man. Alright. Oh, a couple other things. I have to kind of go through this in my head because I don't know what I've talked about so far because I've repeated the same thing like 6 times. Another pro that I like is the mini map. You can you can see, you can do this, resize it any way you want it. So that's cool. Just going over all my pros and cons. As I mentioned, love the map. The unit textures, I don't think I went into this. They're gorgeous. You can see. Look how beautiful that is. Look at the attention to detail. They went down to like individual rivets, you know. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So props to the developer for such incredible work on these. So I really like that. Overall, guys, to be honest with you, I really like the game. I really do. You know, I really like the fact that between the graphics and the textured map, how beautiful it is, that it is immersive. It's addictive. Like, you always want to just do one more turn. The only, I would say, con is I feel like it's not optimized, right? So, but, you know, again, the game is still due in development due for release in March, so there's still time. It's still in beta. Nice, good. They got the fuck out of that city. But they did so many great things with this game. Splitting units, supply being a critical factor. Animations. That, really like that. I know it's like little things, but I really like shit like that, you know, because it adds to the like realism factor. So I really like that. Let me grab that before they. Gotta make sure I got my supply coming in. Shit, my guys are not doing well, man. Not doing well indeed. I was doing a lot better in the previous games, to be honest with you guys. It's just I'm half trying here. I just wanted to showcase this. Ah, nice, good. Just wanted to showcase this game to you. I was just more focused on. Damn. All right. Damn it. Alright, that's okay. And then we'll attack. Nice. Fuck. Definitely need more infantry. With the artillery. Ooh. That shit got some range on it. Look at this. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. All right. And then I need my BF-109 to take care of this guy. Love the fact that you could put an aerial asset above a land unit. That was the one thing that was driving me crazy in Unity of Command, that I couldn't do that. And there's some other games that you can't put a, you know, an aerial asset of, I believe, Strategic Command, you can't do that. And I wish you could, because, I mean, it's realistic. I mean, you can have planes over a freaking tank unit, you know? Alright. And I forgot I got these guys down here. Oh, they got fucked, didn't they? Can I do another bomb? No, I can't. Okay. Let me get one more land unit. The two of these. Ah, shit. Only can get one. Cool. I really like the music in the background. You can hear that. Sounds really good. Ooh, my guys again. Yeah, these guys are not gonna survive much longer. Nice. Alright. Let's see if I can break this. Before I end this video, I want to actually fucking get there, you know? Come on, do something. Minus. Damn it. Nice. Now this is the thing that I'm telling you about. You can hold down shift, have these units swap. Damn it, I'm close. Nice. Alright, good. Do me a favor. Give me some support. Fuck. Fucking hit this guy, man. This guy is pissing me off. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck. I got the bridge, but I can't. Chasing this one guy over here. Ridiculous. Alright. Finally making some leeway here. Finally some leeway. Oh, you could do a force march. Check this out. See, I'm rushing. I'm forgetting. I should have used a fucking Air Force. Russian. Should not be rushing in this game, man, but I think right now it's like 0:30 hours. So I wanted to give you the story behind this game. I got the code to download the early access build earlier in the week, and I was motivated. I was determined. I was like very, oh man, I was very motivated. Unfortunately, well, fortunately, I was on my honeymoon, right? So I got the code and I was like, shit, computer's at home. I had my iPad with me, and I was like, man, I wish they made this for the iPad because I could just take care of it right there. So I got home from my honeymoon yesterday, fired this game up, and I told you about all the recording issues that I had. BF 109, BF 109. Do they have any other planes? I don't think they do. I'm gonna do some recon here. Okay, at least I know where everybody is. So yeah, anyway, so I was heading back. I went to West Virginia to Snowshoe Mountain for my honeymoon. It was a quick, couple of day thing. Anyway, we were coming back, and before I had to play this game, man, I heard that new series came out. Been advertising all over the place. The new Star Trek Picard. So I watched that yesterday too, and oh man, yesterday was one of those fucking amazing days. I'll tell you. I was looking forward to it because I grew up in the 80s and 90s, and I grew up with like Picard, and it was always that thing you had Picard versus Kirk, and who and kind of thing. So I grew up with a little bit of Kirk and a little bit of Picard, watching late night reruns and stuff like that. And I heard Patrick Stewart was coming back for this show, and I just noticed. Look at these shadows. Look at that attention to detail. I like that. I just noticed that. So let me fucking bomb the shit out of this guy. So I was looking forward to this. Let me fucking bomb this motherfucker first. I was looking forward to this show, but I was worried. I didn't want them to kind of like just bring back Captain Picard just to bring him back. A lot of these shows, they're coming back to air. A bunch of like 80s and 90s shows coming back to air just for the nostalgia. And as I'm a big nostalgia guy, like you got Stranger Things that give you that 80s nostalgia. But the big thing, you can have that nostalgia, right? You could do a show that brings back old characters, all that stuff, but you got to have a good story, right? So there's so many shows fail. Like, good example is X-Files, right? X-Files, like, I watched like a couple episodes and I was like, fuck, man, you just brought them back, threw something together, hope it sticked on the wall, kind of thing, and it didn't, man. Like, I thought Mulder and Scully coming back would have been fucking amazing, and they fucked it up. But I can tell you, with Star Trek Picard, man, I watched that, the first episode, I was like in awe, man. So many things just like happening. I was like, you gotta watch it, man. I can't explain it to you. You just gotta watch it. It was amazing. Like, I remember in The Next Generation, it was very utopian, right? Like, Picard's out there, having great ideals of like, peace and freedom and all that, right? And, making peace in the galaxy, all that stuff. But the way this show starts, a lot has changed. Like, there's a lot of shit that has happened in the last 20 years. I mean, we're talking about like just a lot of fucked up things. And that whole Federation thing of doing always the right thing, well, I'm not going to spoil anything, but the right thing wasn't done. And there's a lot of like fear and animosity and prejudice. I'm not going to mention against who, but that defines like the government, the Federation of the future. So I'm not going to kind of spoil anything, but I could tell you like Picard at this point is not, I'm just going to leave it off. He's not cool with the way things are. And he's like, I'll leave it off with this. He's waiting for death. I'll just leave it right there. It was fucking incredible. And if you wanted to watch it, it's on CBS All Access. I know I went into it and slowed down playing this game, but guys, that freaking show was just incredible, man. I was daggone impressed. I'll take this airfield here. Nice, good. I'm gonna bring in another one. They left off also on a good cliffhanger. I was like, whoa. I'm gonna surround Warsaw here. Nice. Have tanks around Warsaw here. Bring this bad boy. Yeah. The big dog's knocking on the door. Alright, let me go after you, my friend. Bad day, tough guy. I'm gonna wait. Alright, I'm probably gonna end this video in a few minutes, guys. Wanted to make sure I covered all my bases, which I think I did. Yeah, let's do that. It's alright, you can take that, I don't give a shit. Oh shit, -5, fuck me. That unit got wrecked. Alright, I'm probably gonna leave off here, because the video has been going on for about 31 minutes. I want to make sure that I recorded things, because if it doesn't record this, I'm probably just gonna make like a video with nothing. Just give you my first impressions and stuff like that, because I am not recording this for like the 7th, 8th, whatever time at this point. Look at this. Nice. Alright. 3 for 2. What if I bring infantry in? Shit. Shit, man, those flamethrowers, they'll get you. I ain't giving up, man. I'm gonna keep up the attack. And these guys are encircled. So when they're encircled, it means they get cut off from supply. So that's good for me. Love the fact that you can move units like that. Alright, good. Good, good, good. Alright. Damn, this guy is not dying as quickly as I hoped. Damn it. Damn, man, they're holding out good on that. Alright, I'm going to leave it off here, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I definitely really like this game. I'm very motivated. I was not disappointed. You know, besides the, the graphical thing, the recording thing, which is not that big of a deal. I'll just have to figure out either, I guess, get a better graphics card or get an eGPU. So yeah, probably do something like that. But yeah, guys, I really enjoyed this. I had high hopes for Panzer Corps 2, and it did not let down. A couple other things I do like is they're added a scenario editor. So this is the beautiful thing. The scenarios and campaigns that this developer is going to make are just looking at a few of them, they're really good. But I think the beauty, the creativity is going to come out from you guys making scenarios. I think that's where the incredibleness is going to come from. You got a mod manager. I noticed Slytherin's doing that more often. So instead of, I remember back in the day when I had to put mods on, you had to install it, uninstall it, add another one, and all that shit. You don't have to worry about that. Here you can click, just like Strategic Command, click this, turn on this mod, turn that mod on, and you can do multiple mods at one time. I really like that. And yeah, so generally overall, guys, I'm very excited about this game. It is definitely
exactly where I want it to be. You know, I'm not like, shit, man, I thought this game was going to be incredible, or, you know, I'm let down. No, not at all, man. I was psyched on the drive back. I'm like, man, I can't wait to play some Panzer Corps 2. And, you know, Slytherin and Flashback Games did it, man. You guys did a great job. I'm looking forward to the full release. I'm hoping it gets a little bit more optimized, so, you know, the engine doesn't put too much, you know, burden on my graphics chip. So that I hope it gets optimized a little bit more. And if I can add one little piece, please make a tablet version. Please. I would love a tablet version. I need Panzer Corps 2 on the go. So just want to put that out. Slytherin, if you want to do that, I'll pay double, right? I'll pay double the retail price. Just make a tablet version. You know, put it for the iPad. I paid double right there. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoy this. I hope it actually recorded. If not, I'm going to need a beer. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you then.